Welcome to the offline marketing section of OnlineSuccess.rocks. We know that your heart is to grow your business as quickly as possible and to help others do the same. If you can do that, you will be successful in any online marketing program that you endeavor. With this section here, though, we're going to explain to you how to talk to your circle of influence. When we become a part of a good business, we want to automatically just want to share it with the people that we love and we care about. And this section, we're going to teach you how to do that. I put together this baseball diamond here so we can give you a visual metaphor of what takes place when you're trying to introduce somebody, and also how to do it properly and effectively. You know, in baseball, the only real thing that counts is when you get to home base. If you don't get to the home base, then there's no scores. So that's what we want to do. We want to help you score big in this industry. So the home base is your cruise list. This is where you come up to bat. Now, what's your cruise list? Well, imagine you had all the money and all the time that you can ever want. And you decided you were going to take 25 of your closest friends on a cruise. You were going to pay for everything for them. Now, those 25 friends are friends that you want to spend time with. It's people that you love and you care about. Now, you might have some people that are close to you, some family relatives and whatnot, that they're good people, but they're always complaining, they're always gossiping, and you don't really want to be around those people on a cruise. So you're not going to invite those people. You want to have a good time on your cruise. You don't want to have a time of high stress. So you're going to invite the people that you know, you love, you care about, that are positive, people that you want to be around. Now, once you have your list done, then you're going to reconnect with those people. That's your first base. And what we do is we use an acronym called FROM. This is the most effective way I've ever seen to build a business using your circle of influence. FROM stands for family, recreation, occupation, and then the monetary reason for the call. So let's say you're calling your friend Joe, and you call him up, you say, "Hey Joe, you haven't talked to him for a little while. Like, hey man, I was just thinking about you. How you doing?" And so he's talking, sharing how he's doing. So how's the wife and how's the kids? You get him to talk about his family. Then after that, you ask him, have you been on vacation lately? Have you gone anywhere that you're taking your kids? And a lot of times he's either going to say, yeah, we went over here, or he's going to say, well, I'm just so busy at work, or I just can't afford it right now. Then you're going to ask him how his occupation is going. How's work going for you? And he's either going to say, you know what, I'm doing great, but I just don't have time. I'm making a lot of money, but I'm not seeing my family. Or he's going to say, hey, you know what, I just hate it there. And that's when you're going to say, well, you know, you might want to take a look at what I'm doing. And he's going to say, well, what are you doing? And that's when you're going to explain to him about what you found, but you're not going to explain everything to him. You're just going to say, hey, listen, why don't you go watch this 15-minute video? And you're going to direct him to the webinar that was already pre-recorded so he can watch it and make a decision for himself. After he watches, now that's the second base. So the phone call is not to sell the program. The phone call is to sell the webinar. You want to get him to the webinar. Once he watches or she watches the webinar, then you want to take them to third base. And the third base is extremely important in this industry. Third base is the three-way call. Now, the three-way call is where you bring in an outside individual, a third party, for a third-party endorsement. When that three-way call starts, you become a potted plant. And what does that mean? Well, potted plant is beautiful to have in the room, but it says nothing during a conversation. It's just there for aesthetics. That's what you want to be. You want to be a potted plant in a room and let the third party begin to sell it for you. Now, that third party might know, most of the time it's going to be your sponsor, it's going to be your upline, but sometimes we work together also as a team. If we can't get a hold of our sponsor, we'll get a hold of somebody cross-generationally to us to actually help with the call. So sometimes that person might not have as much knowledge as you in the industry, but that doesn't matter, because your friends and relatives, they recognize you as a friend, as a peer. They recognize you as somebody at their level. As soon as you bring in that third party, it brings validity to your product. That third party will then begin to sell it in a way that you can't, because your friends and relatives know you. A lot of them love you, but they might not really respect you when it comes to your business decisions. A third party, they have no idea who the individual is, and they automatically give them respect. Now, once that third party goes ahead and does the three-way call, and normally it's only maybe 3 or 4 minutes, that's it, unless they have questions. And once that 3 or 4 minute call is over, then you're going to ask them to take action. And all you're going to do is direct them to your sign-up site, your replicated site, and you're going to ask them to go ahead and take action. And that's it. When they take action, you just hit yourself a home run, and you are building a company. Now, you're going to teach them to do the exact same thing. You want to bring them to onlinesuccess.rocks, and you want to bring them to this actual site right here, this tab in the site, and you want them to watch this video, and then underneath here we have scripts and we have everything for you. So you have a great day, and we're looking forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world.